Okay, so like on this left vertical half, it's exposure, as in these are the things you are exposed to when developing that are traumatizing or contribute to trauma, which is bisected into two groups, interpersonal and impersonal, as in these are things that are happening specifically to you, and these are things that are happening you're just exposed to, you're not involved in necessarily. And all of these things are sort of overlapping. For example, polyvictimization is entirely within toxic stress, as in that is inherent to toxic stress. And all of these things are inherent to complex trauma, I guess, except cumulative, or it's just saying all of these things can be cumulative. I don't know. And ACEs is adverse child experience, and these are examples of trauma. Single, yada yada yada. And then on the right half, it says adaptation, as in these are the things, these are the coping mechanisms you develop and or the symptom profiles you come to embody as a result of these other things. So we have CPTSD, substance abuse, anxiety, depression, PTSD, personality, blah, 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 blah. I don't need to read it for you. And so that's just saying these are the outcomes of complex trauma. These are the things that lead to these things. And as is illustrated, all of these things can fall within complex trauma, but it doesn't necessarily equal CPTSD, but CPTSD falls within these things. And I believe DTD is developmental trauma disorder. I don't know exactly how that differs from PTSD, but yeah. And then these slides going over the top: historical trauma, intergenerational trauma, poverty, discrimination and oppression, I believe are just, these are the added societal things that aren't necessarily trauma in themselves, but are traumatizing atmosphere that are also compounding and can lead to these things and make it all worse. That's basically what I understand. Yes.